It is India versus South Africa, but the 11 best players across history for their respective teams are playing here. And for the first time, we are going with a slightly bowler friendly wicket. Let's see if that changes anything. There we go, a grassy wicket. Hopefully, we can win the toss and bowl first because they have a seriously awesome bowling lineup. I mean, it might be as good as Pakistan's. South Africa won the toss though. And they are going to have a ball, which is the right decision, but now I think it is going to be near impossible to bat because you will see they have some of the best bowlers out there. First ball, Alan Donald to Sachin Tendulkar, and once again we are batting first. Last time we won by the skin of our teeth. Where was the ball and what was that shot? Let's see if we can get off to a good start because that has been impossible to do in the last 3 matches. Punch down, oh boy was that ball timed well, didn't even need to think about running. That's how well that ball was timed, off the middle of the blade. And once again Sachin will get off the mark with a lovely drive. Look at that outswinger, did that ball even move? It came back in actually. Shot pulled, once again some seriously good timing. Well, we have gotten off to a good start. For the first 4 or 5 balls we look really good and then we start losing wickets and just never stop. Shot again, but this was quick and I don't think it bounced like normal either. That kept a little low and it was some serious pace. Thankfully I don't edge it. Try to punch it with the back foot. So close to the inside edge. Play that off the front foot again, a little late. We'll get through for a very quick run. He's only getting better. The first 2 balls weren't great, but everything since then have been on the mark and they've been really fast as well. Once again late, this time I'm not going to run. Well, only 6 runs off the first over and Dale Steyn comes on the other end. Now let's see how fast he bowls. Let's see if he bowls above 150. Punch down the ground once again. Once again some seriously good timing and it will just beat the fielder. Wow, we might actually not lose a wicket for once in the first 2 overs. Extra cover drive, that went flying off the face of the bat but doesn't go in the gaps though. I mean, if for once we don't lose wickets in the first 3 overs, I think we can even try to be a little bit more aggressive, maybe score like 10 runs or above in the power play. That has not happened so far though. You lost early wickets and just spent so much time trying to recover, but this time it is actually looking good. Shot again, come on, should have gone for the pull though. Why a glance? And that'll just be a single once again. No risk so far, and because of that, run rate not bad, not great either. There is a gap through the leg side. Come on, give me a nice short ball. Does give me a short ball. That's exactly what I wanted, and even with terrible timing that ball rolls away for 4 because there was just nobody there. He did exactly what I wanted him to though. We can always try to go in the air and get out, but I think for now let's do this. Maybe I could have run, maybe not. I think in the end that was a good call. 8 runs, actually 10 runs of that over. And Rabada comes in, first change in the 3rd over itself. Shot, oh that has been timed as well. I mean the first ball of the innings was timed really well, but this one off the back foot might actually be even better. Once again goes flying for 4. We've only played 1 lofted shot, but even so we're scoring at a good rate. 9.23 now. And more importantly, we haven't stumbled, collapsed or lost even a single wicket. Off the front foot, another lovely drive. The ball is not swinging though. The pitch looks green as green as South Africa's jersey, but the ball has not moved one bit. Short and wide, come on, that's got to be wide. That is clearly above the head, but the umpire will signal it is just 1 bounce. Good comeback here for him after getting smacked for 4 of the first ball. Oh, that is flying as well. The fielder stops it because if it had beat him, there's no stopping that ball. Flick through the empty leg side region, but we won't be able to come back for 2. That'll just be a single. Another over that started off great and then we just kind of went quiet. There is a gap through the leg side. But I don't know if I should take the risk now. And he bowls it way outside the off stump. I was aiming for the leg side and he bowls it very wide. And because of that, I was late as well. And then got the inside edge. And almost goes for 6. And Sean Pollock, what is going on? 4 overs and they have already gone with 4 different bowlers. That's been flicked. I mean, that's been driven through extra cover and that will go away for 4. That never deserved 4 though. Those fielders, I don't know what they were doing. Should have been stopped. Maybe it should have been 2. But instead they let it go for 4. Well, the one good thing for us about this seriously good bowling lineup of South Africa's is that they have no spinners. They have 5 fast bowlers and no spinners, which is, I mean, if you guys watched at least 2 videos on this channel, you know how great I am against spin. So it is definitely an advantage for us. But also the problem is all 5 of those fast bowlers are really fast and really good. I can just go straight down the ground. I think that is. And he bowls it short though. I was lining up to hit him straight over his head. And then it will just be a single once again. Another over that we started off with a boundary. And then we just keep quiet for a while and it ends up being a 7 or 8 run over. This is in the gap as well. There should be at least 2, maybe even 3. It will just be the 2. Shot. Oh, come on. This has got to be wide for sure. How is that not wide? But now we are in such a good position with 2 overs left in the power play. Try to go straight, but he is way too fast now. 152 Ks overthrows. No. That went flying and almost carried to third man. That's how fast that ball was. I tried to hit it straight, plain and simple. Nothing fancy about that, but that ball was fast. Didn't move. Not one ball has moved so far. Well, again, but they have somewhat of a packed offside field, no major gaps though. Shot, I have gone for it in the air and thankfully it goes away from that square leg fielder because I think he could have taken it if it didn't go a little finer. This time outside the off stump. I think we could have run. Oh, where's the throw? Again, a little too far away and I go for the drive once again. I've gotten lucky so many times, but this time he does get the edge and Stain will get the first wicket. We're looking so good, but well, we lose 1. Hopefully, unlike other matches, now we don't start collapsing. 22 of 17, just when we were trying to attack. Full, and this has been punched down. Doesn't even cross the 30-yard circle. And only 6 runs of that over. Well, this is the final over of the power play. Our run rate has dropped down a little and we also lost 1 wicket. Full. I think this should be 4 though. This should definitely be 4. An on drive. Straight out of a cricket textbook. That was near perfection. Well, good start to this over. Hopefully we can keep it going because this is the last time we're going to be able to play shots like this and get 4. Balls it short though. Come on. That will just be a single. That's fine. Gone for it straight down the ground. I've tried that shot once or twice, but this time it has come out of the middle of the bat. Clears the fence comfortably. And well, we are going to make this over a big one, or at least try. Full again, this time picked over the leg side. I wanted to go over mid wicket. It goes a little squarer, but doesn't matter. That fielder once again probably should have stopped that, but he won't, of course. This is cricket 24. Well, 2 balls to go. This has been an eventful over, but now even the dumb AI has become a little smarter and sets a good field. But well, you can't set fielders that straight, and also you can't set fielders outside the boundary line. That has gone straight down the ground for 6. 96 meters. You scored so many boundaries and sixes this over, but I think that was the best one. Oh, good fall. Finally drags his length back. A leg cutter, I think. And that will be the end of the power play, and we will make it count. 6 over 62 for 1. We are in a really good position. Now I think we can chill out for a bit, maybe 2-3 overs. Perfect timing. That should have gone off the middle of the bat. Well, at least we'll get a wide. The run rate went straight from like 8 to 10.5. And this should be wide as well. Yes, it is. Full. That was almost like an inside out drive against an off spinner. But the thing is, this guy's bowling almost 150. Gone for the cut. But they have 2 fielders there very close as well. A very weird field, but it works at least this time. Leading edge. And this time the bowler does take it. That is actually kind of rare. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was a little slower than usual or something. I just tried to flick it along the ground. Leading edge, and we lose wicket number 2. Stain picks the second one as well. 34 of 17. And now we have to rebuild once again. We started this over off with 2 really bad balls. But since then, we managed to score 1 run and lose 1 wicket. This is punched down. I think we should be able to get 2. That fielder didn't move until the ball crossed the 30-yard circle. I think if they fielded like normal human beings, we wouldn't have crossed 45. And for the late cut, probably should have played that on the front foot. That was a little risky, but well, this over isn't looking that bad now. Already 8 runs of it. And a ball to go. Well, hopefully I don't put the commentator's curse and get out now. Short and wide again and cut to the deep point fielder. That will be another single. That ends up being not that bad of an over. And now South Africa's 5th and final bowler comes in. Starts off with a really good ball off the back foot, punch straight. Oh, this might be close. This might be close. What have I done? That was such a comfortable single, but I think because I was on the back foot, yeah. If that was a front foot drive, we would have made the run comfortably, but went too far back deep into the crease, and that will cost us a wicket. That never looked like it was going to be a run out. But well, we are in the middle of a mini collapse once again. Lost 2 wickets, actually 3 wickets in somewhat quick succession. Even though our run rate is looking good, I think we need to be careful. Caught again. Some of these shots, man, are they timed so well. Full again, driven in the gap. Once again, no one's gonna move. And even then, the ball doesn't go for 4. I mean, that fielder didn't move until the last possible minute. Our run rate has dropped just a little bit. That's not a problem, but well, this is definitely a problem. Another wicket. Well, now we are officially in the middle of a collapse. 3 quick wickets. And now we have to once again slow down, not lose a wicket for a few overs, and then we'll have to start attacking. Let's go with the man who saved us in the first match. Well, this is almost an identical position, I think. Well, we were actually even worse in the first match. We were like 40 for 4, I think. This should definitely be wide. This guy is like 7 feet tall and it goes above his head, but it still won't be called wide. Punched off the front foot. A lot of style on that shot, but oh my god, only 4 runs of that over and we managed to lose 2 wickets. Staying with this final over. Well, at least there's one good thing. This should be 4 though. Even if he decides to run, well, he does run and actually stops the ball. like a somewhat good fielder for once. Again, full punched down. I don't know if we can clear the straight boundaries easily because now the boundaries don't look that short. I think it is better to be safe at least for now because of our condition. Wow, did that go off a bump or was that a drop catch or something? I think it was a bump ball. I think it was a full toss that I managed to hit somehow. 4 runs at this over already. Please no more wickets. He's given me 3 full tosses and has gotten away with every single one of those because we just lost 3 wickets in the last 10 balls. I should have played that on the front foot. Well, the ball is not bouncing that much. Now the run rate below 9 and another full toss. Another seriously well timed shot. But just 5 runs of that over. And in comes the danger man. Another awful ball. As soon as we collapsed, South Africa decided to bowl awful ball after awful ball and we can't even do anything about it. But I mean, come on, I can't let the run rate go below 8 though now. Late card, that should have been wicket number 5. I don't know what happened. We'll get a lucky boundary and more importantly, we don't lose a wicket. That should have been taken, I think, and it is usually taken. But maybe the game glitched me out of losing a wicket. I think it just went straight to through the gloves. Nope, away, just a little bit of extra bounce, I think. Well, it doesn't matter, a much needed boundary after 2-3 very quiet overs. Another full toss. Well, if you make a mistake, don't worry, I'm gonna edge the very next ball and give you another chance. Now we have lost wicket number 5. At least we got a boundary last ball. Now we are in some serious trouble here. We only have another 2 batsmen left. We have to bat another 11 overs. Our run rate is dropping. This was a leg cutter, I think, because the ball has not moved, or at least swung. This one moved off a cutter. Now I have to slow down once again. Can we at least run 2s though? No, we can't. This is a seriously annoying ground because it is just small enough so that we can't run 2s, but it's not small enough to hit 6s easily either. So a very frustrating ground. Shot. Come on, that was such a bad ball with no deep fine leg, but I've forgotten about lofted shots. Now all I'm trying to do is not get out. Another drive, no real risk there, but we might get a boundary out of it. Yes, we probably should have put the dive in and stopped it, but who cares? We will score at least 11 runs, I think, of that over. That was a good over. Well, we also managed to lose the wicket, so not that good of an over. We have 10 overs left, but only 5 wickets in hand. Full again. How many balls are you going to bowl there? And how many times am I going to score a boundary through extra cover? This is too easy. I say that after losing 4 wickets in 4 overs. Again, full. This might be a drop catch, I think. That was way too close. Cannot under any circumstance lose another wicket though. These cutters, man. The change of pace gets the outside edge. That was a drop catch. Well, hopefully, unlike last time, I don't follow a drop catch with a nice simple catch the very next ball. Driven in the gap. This will be 4, I think this will be 4. That ball started picking up speed as it went along. This was not even that full, but the ball is not bouncing that much. I think this was another leg cutter, but thankfully because it was that short, it didn't give a chance for me to edge the ball. Now we are actually doing a really good job rebuilding here. The run rate has gone up to 9.47. I haven't done anything special. Why did that ball go to long off? I wanted to hit it straight. That was a relatively risk-free shot. I almost got out on. But, I mean, if you keep going like this, we don't even need to do anything. All we need to try is not lose wickets. The runs are coming by themselves. Open the face, but they have a very, very fine third man. Actually the first good over I think in the last 5 overs, because we haven't lost a wicket and we managed to score some good runs as well. 11 overs gone. Callis comes in for his third over. I don't know who they're going to bowl with in the last 3-4 overs, because I think everyone is bowled out almost. Shot. Another bad ball that I just could not let go of. And for a lofted shot, especially with no deep fine leg, that was a very risk-free shot and it comes off as well. A lofted shot after a good 5 overs I think. And look at that for a shot. Just a little late on it. Still can't get 2 though. Have I even run 1-2 like that? Again another really good over. 3 balls left. All I need to do is knock the ball around, but that is impossible, especially when they bowl cutters. Another off cutter. They're gonna go with this really weird field. Come on, give me a short ball. Goes full though. At least he bowls according to the field. Why even bother trying to run 2? That is just never going to happen, it seems. Well, we managed to navigate another over without losing a wicket. That is a slight win for us. Only 8 overs to go. The closer we get to the 20 over mark, the more aggressive we can be. No, this is going to be tight, but we will make it. I mean, that never looked like we were going to complete the second run. But we'll somehow make it. Inside out drive once again through that exact same gap. That is an almost exact copy of another 5 shots that we played in this very innings through extra cover. Another over where we have started off strong. We have to keep this going. Score at least 9 runs. Rahbar has been very expensive. 2 overs, almost 30 runs, and hasn't even picked up a wickets, even when we were giving away wickets to everyone. Shot. This should be wide at least. They have gotten away with at least 4 wides though. I mean, how is that not wide? Cut off the back foot. That'll just be a single though. Well, this over doesn't end up being that bad. 8 runs of it. And now I think we'll at least manage to get 1. Another really stylish cut, almost cut / punch, whatever, but 9 runs of the over, that's all that matters. And we go another over without losing a wicket. And Sean Pollock comes in. He's going to be bowling the last few overs, 3 overs to go. And once again the ball decides to not bounce. That has been happening. Shot. And we'll get through for a very quick run. Overthrows, nope. Shot. Why is the ball not going fine? I wanted to hit between the keeper and the gully fielder, but it is going straight to him over and over again. 122 for 5, 13.3 overs. That's not that bad. I mean, 122 for 3 would have been better. This should be wide, man. And even this is not wide. Oh, again, good ball. Sometimes the ball is deciding to bounce too much. Sometimes it's not bouncing at all. Another lovely stylish drive, but it will be won only 3 runs off the 14th over. That's not great. And they're gonna go with Lance Klusner when they have 5 really good bowlers. They're gonna go with the 6th bowler and all-rounder. This should be wide. And even this is not. Well, that was close though. Maybe it was not a wide. Full. Well, he's gonna have to bowl there with no deep fielders on the leg side. They have what, 5 fielders deep on the off side. I think even this is equally dumb because there's no one behind. Come on. Why am I late? How am I late? He has a run up of like 5 or maybe 10 steps. And he's bowling 130. Went for it. Doesn't go up in the air at all. I have to sprint and dive. Goes for it full. We have not been able to sneak twos at all. I haven't tried to hit sixes because of how many wickets we lost in a few overs. Full again. Oh no, what are you doing? I don't know what happened. I wanted to hit it straight down the ground, but instead he opts for a good leave. Well, why even bother? That will be another dot ball. Now I think it is time for us to be a little bit more aggressive. Hit straight down the ground. Have I got enough? No, I have not. I think I was once again a little late on it. Tried to hit it straight, but because he came from around the wicket, it went to mid-on. And, well, every time we try to attack, we lose a wicket. Then we spend the next 2 overs trying to rebuild and then repeat the same circle over and over again. Well, this is our last attempt. This is our last batting partnership. Well, there you go. Well, this shot has been working every single time though. That will go for 4 as well. Right-hander, left-hander, fast bowler, medium pace, it doesn't matter. This has been working every single time. Oh, what was that? Should have played that on the front foot. Only 4 runs with this over as well. The last over wasn't that expensive either. Now we're just knocking the ball around. I need some boundaries from somewhere. Full. Another lofted shot that does not go anywhere. I don't know why it's not going straight. It's either going to mid on or mid off or long on or long off. Aaron Donald comes in, last 2 overs for him. I think he has been the Steyn has been the fastest, but he's been a very close second. Full toss. Finally, there we go. Goes straight, goes hit. Somewhat of a good speed, timed somewhat well enough. Another over that we start off with the boundary, but now we cannot afford to slow down. Next 4 overs, you'll just have to keep going and at least get to 180. Again, I've gone for the same shot, but maybe this was a change of pace or a cutter. Man, these cutters have destroyed our batting lineup. Shot. That's not going to be wide. Yes, it's not going to be wide. Full toss, hit straight. That should be 4. Yeah, that was timed really well. But what I'd like to see is the ball actually going up in the air. This is supposed to be a lofted shot. Again, full. This time I don't think it'll beat the fielder. Yes, it does. This has been the over that we wanted for at least 5-6 overs. So many boundaries already. 3 boundaries, I think. That was very slow and such a good length as well. Some boundaries, and they're going to keep bowling full. This time on the pads, I flicked it and it has crossed the boundary line. Well, that is the shot of the inning so far. It was a full toss. Yeah, it was on the pads, but that is not a small boundary, and it has somehow gone sailing past him. 106 meters and it barely crossed the boundary line. 10 runs of this over. And that too, a really good shot. Now he bowled short and that has gone flying for 6. I was early, that was only 130 Ks. I think there was yet another cutter or a slow ball or something. It doesn't matter. That'll go for 6. Well, this over even better than the last one. We still have 2 balls to go. Edged. Oh no, what have you done? This time try to go off the front foot. Yeah, I think that length was just a little too short. 30 of 12. Well, that's the innings we wanted, and couple they've delivered, but now we are into the bowling lineup. And there you go. Well, that's how well you can expect them to bat. 18 overs, 162 for 7, 2 overs to go. Can we get to 190? I think let's get to 180 first and then think about 190. Inside edge. That should have been taken as well. Quinton de Kock. I think that's the third or fourth drop, I think. Wait, was that a no ball? This should have definitely been taken. Well, we'll get off to Alan Donald, 44 runs of 3 overs. Shot, top edge again. Well, 10 runs, and I'm yet to find the middle of the bat in this over. Everything has gone flying because of the extra pace. 58-meter hit, yeah, makes sense. Come on, ball shot again, so I can top edge and get 6. That might be the best shot against a really fast bouncer. A little wide of long on, and that would have been 4 as well. But now we have done the incredibly smart move of getting off strike with the one batsman left. Look at that. Well, we might finally get to. All it took was possibly the worst time shot in cricket history to get 2 runs on this ground. Again, full. Well, at least you're gonna keep doing this, but that fielder unusually quick. Yet another 2. This has been another awesome over. We've actually made somewhat of a comeback after the 14th over. Out of nowhere, we scored, I think, 13 or 14 runs every single over in the last 3-4 overs. It's straight. I don't think I'm gonna run. Yeah. Let's have 6 balls. We have 6 balls in the next over. Let's make them count now. Can't be looking for singles in the final over. I'm gonna try to go fine. And he bowls it short, wide, and out the offside. That should be wide finally. Well, now we have to aim for 190 though. Full inside out. I'm just gonna go for the second. This is probably gonna be a run out. Oh, we make it. We make it by some miracle. First of all, he throws to the wrong end, and second, he should have removed the bails about 10 times, but I don't know what he was doing. Well, 3 runs, just a ball done. Oh, look at that for timing. No, I thought the ball was going further, and now we are stuck with. What was I even thinking? Well, we've had some really dumb runouts on this channel, but I don't think anything can get dumber than that. Now we have 2 wickets left. Now I have to try to find a way to get a single or maybe edge the ball and get 4. Look at that for a cover drive. Is that Jasprit Bumrah or Sachin Tendulkar? Well, we have 2 balls. Wait, we have 3 balls left, huh? We have 3 balls left. Now, well, I'm done running singles though. One big hit, please. Full. Gone for it straight. This is not going anywhere either. I'm gonna run. And he throws to the right end. And Quinton de Kock, well, he does something right. After dropping 2 catches, I think this will be out. Wait, have we all? No, we have 1 more wicket left. 36 of 23. We've somehow dragged our team to 183. With 2 balls to go. Can we get a lucky boundary? Nope. Full straight. Not even that fast, but let's see if the impact was outside of. Maybe. Because I was standing way outside the off stump. Impact is in line and wickets are hitting well. We managed to get all out and we with a ball to spare. And what, we end up with 183, I think. Well, all things considered, we did make somewhat of a recovery. No one really stood out. It was a team effort. I mean, literally everyone got to bat and we end up with 183. The highest scorer is 36. Considering that, I think 183 is pretty good. First ball, Hashim Amla and Graham Smith. Shot wide, cut behind square, and they will get off the mark with a boundary as well. Well, at least they got Amla's beard right, and I think he's using the right bat as well. Edged, same region this time, not intentionally at all, but 4 runs just the same. He's punched it down the ground. That was looking like it was number 3, but cut off by mid-off. It's punched in again. That'll just be a single. Well, now we get to see Zahir Khan versus Graham Smith, which has almost always ended badly for Graham Smith. Hopefully that is the case here as well. Pulls it in the gap. This will be 2, I think. If our fielders do the job, they do the job. Well, that was not the greatest of starts, but I mean, they did get a little lucky there. Come on, man, angle the ball in and swing it out. Even though the ball has not swung once in 21 overs. Look at that, it is going straight as an arrow. This has been a good over. The only thing that can make it better is a wicket. Shot, another dot ball. What is going on here? Come on, a wicket should be around the corner now. This time it is in the gap though. But it'll still not go for 4. They have not been timing the ball as well as we did, that's for sure. Oh, that was almost a run out. And he dived for some reason after crossing the stump. Not even after crossing the line. He dived after crossing the stump. Well, not bad at all. How many runs is it? Only 5 runs at that over. Well, they're even in the same position. 2 over 16. Straight down the ground. This will be at least 2, I think. The ball picking up pace and goes for 4. Now the straight boundary is not looking big at all. Goes almost inside out there. Maybe we should bring that fielder in, because they have been taking some easy singles there, but I think it is better than giving them 4. Elegant driven out to deep extra cover, just a single. That was full. He almost flicked it down the ground for 4. Short. Oh, that's a no ball as well. I mean, off the bat, then goes onto the pad and almost rolled back onto the leg stump. It would not have mattered. That was a no ball. Now a free hit. This over is already not very cheap, and it just has gotten worse. Please don't go for 6, and it goes for 6 as well. I mean, it's not like we've scored 220. We only have 183 on the board. Can't be giving no balls and then getting smacked for 6s on the free hit. I don't even want to count how many runs I gave away in this over. Well, at least we'll end it with a dot ball, but they are scoring almost 10 runs an over. They haven't even lost a wicket. They haven't even come close actually. Just that one edge that went for 4, but other than that, nothing. Flicked again. Come on, you're flicking balls from outside the off stump. What am I even supposed to do? I think I'm going to have to push this fielder out. Let's bring an extra cover in and push out deep square leg and bowl as straight as possible. Hopefully now he doesn't hit straight. He does go for the flick. That's not bad. Singles, no problem. Yeah, the boundaries and free hits, those are the problem. That was really well bowled. On this end, how many runs are we going to? Only 8 runs in 9 balls. But on the other end, we give it away a free hit, a 6, God knows how many 4s. Oh, that's been slammed. Oh, well done, well fielded. Almost just like our innings. I think even we were like around 30 after 3 overs and didn't lose a wicket. Oh, this might be close. What did that go off? Did that come off the bat? Off the pad, off the stump? Where was that throw? What's my keeper doing? It is given as not out. So did it hit the pad then? I mean, it looked like it hit the stump and just kept going. Gets the shoe almost off stump as well. If this pitch had even the tiniest bit of swing, we would have got the middle stump. Shot wide. Yeah, that ends up being a really loose ball, put away easily. He wanted a bouncer at his head. It is time for a change. Shot. That was well directed, but it didn't bounce enough. Thankfully, it'll just be a single, I think. Only one run. Well done. I mean, if they don't lose a wicket, this match is as good as done. Flicked again in the air. We have two fielders there, and it almost goes in between them. Drifting on the pads, but the good thing is we have all the protection we need there. Well, they are trying just as hard to run twos as us and not getting any. Again, flick. I mean, what is this? Out of 4.4 overs, they've flicked 4 overs straight. But the one good thing is, even though we bowled badly this over, just a 4 runs so far. Yet another flick, but this time in front of the mid-wicket fielder, and it goes for 4. I mean, that strategy had been working so well. Just bowl horribly onto the pads and they'll just flick you for 1 run. But this time he actually decides to hit it in the gap. Man, just a little bit of room, and there it was short as well, but not punished thankfully. But I think still, how many runs did they score? 8 runs, I think. The required run rate 9.2 and their current run rate 9.2 as well. See if spin changes anything. This is the last over of the power play, so they might go berserk and try to smack everything. Flicked. Come on. I mean, that was such a bad ball. I wanted to bowl straight, not that straight. And they'll bring up their 50 partnership as well. They've looked flawless so far. It has been a flicking masterclass. Comes down, tries to send another one for 6. Thankfully, doesn't go anywhere. The ball is not spinning either. No swing, no spin. Well, this over has not been bad after getting smacked for 6 of the first ball. Just 8 runs so far. Comes down, tries to go for another 6. I don't think he'll get 6, but he will get 4. Well, 12 runs of this over as well. Spinners, fast bowlers, nothing seems to work. Let's see if extra protection does anything. Power play is done. The open is still at their crease. Well, now it is time for us to use cutters as well. See, that's the only thing that has been working. It gave them so many wickets, at least 3 or 4 outside edges. Let's see if it does the same for us. Even we were at no loss after the power play, and we all know how that turned out. We were like 80 for 5 3 overs later. Hashim Amla 42 of 28, and this has been such a Hashim Amla like innings. Oh, this might be gone. I think it did come off the pad. Yep, that was full, that was straight. He's tried to flick us for the 1000th time, I think, and has failed finally. Please don't review it now. Well, he won't review it. Let's see. It was full and it moved a little as well, but I think it still would have probably clipped the leg stump. Well, now who's gonna come in? 12 balls, 15, and Herschel Gibbs comes in. Yeah, the perfect man. 6.4 overs gone, 61 for 1. I am tired of seeing the same shot over and over again. How many flicks in just 7 overs? Well, at least it got us 1 wicket. 79 balls, 122. Doesn't look that hard at all. This might be 2. He's hit it right in the gap, but still just a single though. This ground not big enough for 2s. The required run rate finally goes above the current run rate. Oh, that's been slapped. That has been absolutely smacked. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I have so much protection on the leg side. He still finds the gap all along the ground as well. That didn't go up that much. Now goes for a reverse sweep. I come from over the wicket and bowl a somewhat normal line, but I mean, what am I even supposed to do? Nothing is working. This time full, at least he doesn't get any elevation on it. Inside out. A short ball way outside the leg stump. I think that's the key. Bowl bad balls and you won't get punished. He's gone for it. Straight down the ground. Thankfully, no elevation and it'll just be a single. But still, they've got the runs they need. Already 9 with a ball to go. And that will be a dot ball. Not that bad. 9 runs. Cutters have been working just as well for us as well. Punched off the back foot, just a single it will be. We made somewhat of a comeback after the power play, but not enough to come back in this game because they only need 111. They have 9 wickets in hand. We either need like 2 or 3 quick wickets or 2 overs where we just do not give away any runs. Short ball, he's gone for the pull and it'll be a single. Oh, that ball. There you go. An off cutter. That just kept going. And what a take that was. That was going for 5 runs for sure. It's for a cut. Too wide though. That ball was not great. My fielders are jogging behind the ball as if we have 300 runs in the bank. Amla on 49 of 33. No fancy shots, but he somehow still managed to get to 49 with a really good strike rate. Well, there you go. That's fancy shot number 1, I think, is log sweep. 34 balls and a strike rate 155. Not bad at all. Now they need less than 10 runs in over with 8-9 wickets in hand. Oh, that pitched outside the pitch. Comes down, tries to go over extra cover and doesn't even clear short cover. Just need 1 or 2 more of these and he's tried to play a late card and he's played a late card right back onto his off stump. What an over. The man with the golden arm comes in. 3 balls, 1 run. In the 4th ball we get the dangerous Herschel Gibbs. And now Callis comes in with a bat that looks like it was made in 1970 with how thin it is. Well, that's not going to stop him from hitting a 6 off the very first ball. Such a good over. 4 balls, 0 runs and a wicket. Comes in and smacks 6. Wait, I have given away 7 runs, not 6. Well, in the end, even this over won't be that great, but at least we managed to get a wicket and 8 runs isn't that bad. Let's go with some medium pace. Ganguly, let's see if these cutters work just as well. Oh, I think he's formed the cap. I think stop it. Oh, well done. Well done. That will just be 2. Short ball, very slow, 102 Ks. That ball took like 3 minutes to go from one end to the other. That's been flagged. Is this gonna be... Yeah, that's it. Where are you standing? I think he could have taken it if he was standing in the right position. But man, come on. Fielders in this game. 62 meters. Amla continues. 61 of 40. That was yet another flick that went for 6. 74 runs needed of 51. Man, now it's looking too easy. We need a hat trick. Even then probably South Africa will be ahead. That's been flicked once again in the gap. Extra cover drive and that will be... How many runs was it? 5-11 again. That 1-6 spoiled that over. 12 overs, 112. They're well on their way to chasing 200. But we don't even have that. Guys comes in. Another good start to the over. 2 balls. No damage done so far. Just when I say this, they go ahead and smack a 6 and a 4 as well for good measure. Walks across, flicks it. I mean, come on. Ban him from playing flicks. How many times is he gonna play the same shot? How is this even legal? And this one actually went for a proper 6, not like the last time where it should have been taken. This time 93 meters. And another over that has been spoiled. Hopefully it doesn't get spoiled further. Let's try to smack that well. Nudged away as well. Well, how many runs was that again? I think 9 of that. Well, they didn't run for some reason. 8 runs of that over. Not that bad. And I have no other bowlers, do I? I have only part-timers. Let's see. Let's give Kumble the ball and see what he does. Now the required run rate below the current run rate, and now it's only going to get worse. That will be 4 off the very first ball. We are going with a field that the AI loves. And this time he goes for a sweep and it doesn't work. 4 dot balls here and they'll need 6 overs 60 with 8 wickets in hand. Still South Africa ahead, but I think that would be good. What an over. 3 balls, 4 runs. No sixes, please. Well, as long as he doesn't play flicks, I don't think he's going to score. This has been a really good comeback here after getting smacked for 4 of the first ball inside, as that will be another dot ball. End this over strong. No sixes, please. Comes down. He has hit it in the air. Oh, this has gone straight to deep extra cover and we'll finally get him. This might be the over that changes everything. Only 4 runs and a wicket of the man who's been batting from the very first ball and who scored more than half the runs. Is this going to be the moment that we're going to look back? 73 of 51, 4 sixes. And in comes ABD. This is, what a batting lineup. We have 5 overs with the main 3 bowlers, and I think I'll have to bowl 1 more over here from Yuvraj and then we can go back. And comes down. This is a proper hit, or is it? Yes, it is. With the spin, for a second it looked like extra cover was in play, but no, that cleared him comfortably. 92 meters as well. This has gone up a long way. Oh, that went so far up and falls into the stands as well. This is exactly what we didn't need. 2 sixes, 3 balls to go. He goes for another flick. This was not a great ball, but after getting smacked through extra cover twice, I wanted to bowl straight. This time got a little too straight. And now 32 balls, 44 runs. It's almost too easy for South Africa here. Goes for the reverse sweep. This has been, last over changed the game a little, and this over has completely completed the game for South Africa. From here, I don't know how they're going to lose. Well, why does this match seem like the final of the T20 World Cup? A slow left arm spinner comes in and South African batsmen smack him for 20 runs. But then India did come back. South Africa only needed 30 of 30 there. Here they need 40 of 30. Maybe there's another twist. And another dot ball. Maybe there is something left in this match. Now we don't have to bowl any more part-timers. It's gone for it straight down the ground. That will be another dot ball. Man, every over the game has been changing. First Kumble's over, it looked like we were making a comeback. And then they smack, I don't even know how many runs of the last over. But this one, 4 balls, just a 1 pulled. This will maybe be 2, but I think it'll just be a single. Yes, it will be. Is there a chance? I think there is a chance now. They need almost 40 or 4 overs against our best bowlers. If we manage to pick up something, 1 or 2 wickets, ABD goes inside out and finds the gap. Come on, that over is so good, but still pretty good. It's only 6. We need to be on the mark every ball for the next 24 balls. Cannot afford to do that. Inside out, there was good length and it goes for 6 as well. Just a meter short and it would have been 4. You just cannot come back after getting smacked for 6 off the first ball. Especially when the required run rate is only 8. Pulls it. In case it'll just be a single, but now they just need to run a ball. Man, every other over the match is swinging. Mostly in South Africa's favor, but I mean, we had just a little bit of a chance. Yorker length that ends up being a full toss. Oh, well fielded at least. But see, this is the problem with getting smacked for 6 with the first ball. They still managed to score 8. Punts down. Oh, he's found the gap. And that will be for Callis. 44 of 19. Has he really been that aggressive? And he picked up a few wickets as well. Oh, there we go. Well, I don't know if you're going to be winning the match, but that is just sweet. Full straight, fast, and absolutely destroys the off stump. You got to go. You're not going to be there even if South Africa wins 44 of 20. What an innings that was. 4 sixes and 3 fours. This one might have actually straightened a bit. Goes inside out and once again finds that gap. And now they only need run a ball. ABD, come on. Oh, what a ball. That was an off cutter. An absolute beauty. Comes back in. Well, they need 17 still. The job is not done. Another dot ball has been a very different kind of thriller because South Africa still pretty much they are ahead, but every over we are getting some hope. Only 6 runs of that over. Come on, now it is time for Bumrah and then Zahir Khan of the last over. 2 of our best bowlers of all time. They need 16. If we can give only 6 runs of this over. Shot, he's tried to pull it away for 6 and he's chopped it back onto the middle stump. Now I fully believe we're gonna win this one because it can't get this close. Under edge. He goes for only 5 of 7. Quinton de Kock comes in. This was very, very slow. Took forever to come. He's tried to send that ball to the moon and falls right back onto the bail, not even the stump. They need 60 now. They do not have any more batsmen left either. First ball inside out drive and that will be 4. An over that started off so good. That deep extra cover fielder now a little straighter, so I cannot give him any room. I just have to bowl stump to stump and hope he hits it straight to someone. Oh, there we go. Roll back. I thought for a second it rolled back onto the stump. And now every other ball, the match is swinging from one team to the other. Licked away. Stop it. Just a single. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Just 1 run. 11 needed of 8. Every one of these all-time 11 matches have gone right down the wire. Oh, that is a massive hit. ABD with the shot that seals the match. That was a massive hit down the ground. Now, well, they need 5 runs and they have 7 balls left. This ball's got to be a wicket. And hopefully Quinton de Kock takes a single of the first ball of the next over. Full on the leg stump. That'll be a single. Just need 4. I might have to bring in the field. Or else they're just gonna do this comfortably with singles, but I think I'm gonna go. Let's see what happens. The first ball, then let's bring in the field. Short and a dot ball. Oh, now they're gonna run. What are you doing? Can't afford to give singles like this though. Well, now it is time to bring everyone in. Well, they need 3 of 5. Everyone is close in. The game decides to almost crash. Throw the ball. What are you doing? I mean, that could have been a run out there. Shot. He's pulled it in the air. He's found the gap. ABD will do the job. And South Africa will win with 3 balls left. They were always looking like they were going to win, especially in the second innings. He just had no answers for their batsmen. But in the end, we made somewhat of a comeback, but it was just not enough. Well, South Africa is known for their really express pace and bounce. Click the video on screen to see the fastest balls in this game, Cricket 24. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 24 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.